as we've seen, finding a house is a very big problem, and most people use social media in order to find what they're looking for. But the problem with social media is that it's not specific to the real estate problem. And there's this problem. Usually people use agents in order to find houses, but these agents exploit people. And there's always the middleman problem. The middleman is where, there's an agent, he tells you he has this house, and you interact with them, and then they take you to where that house is, and that's a problem. Next slide, please. So our solution is an application that is able to show you the houses that are available. We have added a feature which automates the process. If you want a house for, say, with 3 bedrooms and within a certain price range, the application will be looking for that. You just tell the application, then in the background, it will be looking for that house, and when it finds it, it notifies you. So you don't have to be actively searching for that. And also, next slide, please. So functionality, it installs on Android. Why Android? Because most devices that people use are Android-based. And we also made it accessible on USSD, knowing that not everyone is able to have an Android phone. So people will be able to get text message alerts. Real-time communication. Real-time communication, this is immediately when someone posts a house, if it meets your requirements, you get a real-time notification. Therefore, ensuring that you get that information there and then. Custom recommendation. Based on what you have been looking for, it can also recommend other things. Therefore, you don't miss out. Next slide, please. What we use, Firebase. Firebase gives us access to real-time communication between the database. Immediately when there are changes in the database, it is displayed to the application, therefore giving the users an advantage. USSD, for those users that do not have smartphones. And mobile money. Agents, people who post stuff, houses on the application, needs to be paying. That's our monetization strategy. So in order for you to pay, in order for you to post, you need to pay. So that's where mobile money comes in. Next slide, please. What we need to complete this application, the required resources are server space, transportation for meetings and all, and sales calls, advertising, and patenting. Next slide, please. One application that I think you're trying to cite is Property 24. The problem with Property 24 is that it doesn't cater to the Zambian market. Our innovation is in trying to, first of all, cater to the Zambian market by providing them with an application that removes them having to actively look for a house. You just give it what you want, the specifications, then it tells you when it finds it without you having to be checking your phone every time. So with this application, if I may ask, does it do that process in the background whilst you're away? If it doesn't do that, then what we're offering is, it's more of telling someone, look for a house for me, and then immediately it finds you with the technology that we're using, which allows real-time communication. Therefore, it will give people an advantage in that the information will be there and then when it happens.